Hello, friends, and welcome to Tyranny of Dragons. I am Matthew, and I will be your host and GM for tonight's game. Joining me around my virtual table tonight are Dyto, Kenny, Steven, and special guest, other Matthew.
Hi!
Christina's out today, so we have a bigger Matthew running what is it, Vivian?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm playing Biff the Understudy, playing Vivian. Can't wait.
Alright, so now, before we begin, we have a few announcements to get through, starting with our sponsor, XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely. You can blur, remove the background entirely, or even put up your favorite picture as your background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM, you get 10% off of your purchase. You can find the referral link in our chats and shows. You can also keep up to everything we do here on the Random Rhapsody Network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as @random_rhapsody, and on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody. And that's our announcements. So, join us as we return to the world of Loroupa, investigate a draconic cult, wreaking havoc throughout Hyrulean. And we're back. So, if you don't know already, the way we do our recaps here is we offer up the Random Rhapsody coin, which is good for one free reroll to whoever does it. If I do it, I get the coin, and I feel like people don't want me to have that, especially right now. So, who wants to do the recap today?
Well, two of the people weren't here last time, and Dyto did it last time, so I think that means me, mathematically speaking. So, last time, want is a strong word. The desire to let you not have the coin is stronger, so I'll do it. Yeah. So, last time we continued into the cave of the Cult of the Dragon, where we know they're hiding out, after fighting some weird fungus that are alive and attacked us. We snuck our way through a cave full of, I think they were bats? I don't know, these weird bat-like things. Found a locker room full of old, gross meat. Found a bunch of kobolds watching over some of those,
Dragonlings.
like dragonlings, sorry. Found a bunch of those guys watching over some of those, like, dog dragon guard things. Killed all of them. Went up some stairs where they had an ambush waiting for us because a flying one got away. Vivian turned into an ox, gored a couple dragonlings, stomped on a couple. We came down to the place we are now, where we found another one of those half-dragon guys in some sort of like temple-like area, and he was all like, "I'm tough," and Murzol was like, fuck you, I'm tougher." And then we started fighting.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, there's your
And Vivian is still an ox. Important note.
very important note.
So, just so the audience is clear, Matt is playing Biff, who's playing Vivian, who's an ox.
Yes. Yes. So give me 1 second to get into character. Moo.
Oh my god, where'd he go? There's a cow there now.
Do you have access to Vivian's sheet, by the way?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we start off back at the top of turn order, and let me put some music on. All right. Yeah, where's my turn order actually? Okay, there it is. So, we start off on the half dragon's turn. First, I'm going to roll d6, see if they get their breath weapon back. And there it is. Alright, cool. Let's see. I don't like being the first in turn order ever, even as a DM apparently. I feel like they would just make an attack against Murzol and an attack against Griffin. Because they seem like the bigger of the threats right now. Against Murzol, it's a 9. Against Griffin is a 14. I don't think either of those hits.
They don't.
Yeah. So, that's the dragon's turn. Murzol, you're up.
Yeah, nice job, dipshit. Yeah, he'll attack with advantage because of the help action from Maple, because she's the best.
Whoo!
Woohoo!
And this is at the half dragon, correct?
Oh, yeah, he's
Okay.
solely focused on the half dragon.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Thank God. 14 damage.
Oh, I'm in. Okay.
And then the half dragon can also make me a dex save because he's getting zapped by the lightning aura.
Alright, let's make that dex save. That's an 11 on that dex.
He'll take 2 more lightning damage. As then for bonus action, I'm going to pop the other healing potion I have. Just because this guy hits hard. Well, not a whole lot of healing, but...
I mean...
6 more than I had!
Today.
I do. I always do. That's it.
Next up in initiative is Griffin.
All right, so I was not here last week. What are we fighting right now? I say half dragon, and what's the other thing?
Half dragon and a berserker of some sort. It seems to be wearing lighter armor, if any at all. It's brandishing a great axe right now. And yeah, they seem to be just
How's the
some sort of henchman or guard for this dragon.
okay? But the dragon definitely is the main threat.
More than likely. They remind you they remind you of the earlier half dragon, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on if you think that guy's a threat.
So for a lot of reasons, I'm going to take the attack action, and I'm going to sacrifice one of my attacks and use commanding strike, and I'm going to have Murzol take another swing at the half dragon.
Nice.
Still at advantage.
Awesome.
Add a D8 to your damage as well.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
23 hit?
23 hits.
Oh, buddy.
Ooh. Good.
Buddy! That is maximum
Nice.
damage.
Dang.
That is as hard as I can hit a motherfucker.
Oof.
Murzol, tell me, how would you like to do this?
Oh, absolutely just trying to, like, because you said there were, like, reliefs painted around this, right?
Yeah, there's like a lot of these walls, especially like these flatter ones to the north and to the east, are just intricately carved with these kind of draconic, like etchings of dragons, with in the middle with this 5-headed dragon coming out of a volcano.
So yeah, he'll drive the sword like right through the chest plate and just kind of scraping through his armor. Told you I was gonna desecrate this place with your corpse. And then just like lift it overhead and like fling it to like try and hit against the wall behind me here. Yeah, just to leave a smear across the wall.
I will allow that. I'm not on the map scene. Oh well. Yeah. And the half dragon, after getting thrown against the wall, just slumps down and unmoving.
Yeah. So Griffin just goes, Murzol, do it again! And then just commander strike, you know.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do! But also does it.
That's it's actually all my turn, so that's it for me. I feel like it was a good use of my turn.
It looks like someone's giving advantage to Dyto. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, that's our Patreon supporter, Anesthetic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anesthetic.
Thanks.
I don't think I fully understood the context of that. Yeah, is that your turn, Griffin, by the way?
Yes, that's all I got.
Alright. Vivian.
Oh,
you're up next.
Okay, so
it's time.
As Vivian, Griffin just showed up, so I hand Griffin's hat back to him, and I go running over to where Vivian is as I'm pulling on this ox costume. I get in position. I have my hands up like this for my horns, and I just I kind of look around, and there's that berserker. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step back about 10 feet into this direction right here. Okay. Now this is what gets crazy. I start stomping my hooves. I start stomping them really hard, and then I go charging right up there towards the berserker. I don't know why, but Biff now has a bit of a southern accent in this ox form, and I'm just charging to do my gore attack. So they're gonna if I hit, it's gonna do an extra 2d6 damage. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
That's a 12 to hit.
Oof. 12 to hit? Let me check this character. Unfortunately, 12 does not hit.
So since Biff is half in the costume, half off, the leg of the costume gets right under my foot. I slip, I skid forward, do a face plant, and just skid the rest of the way, ending up at that berserker's feet.
So, are you knocking yourself prone?
Biff will quickly jump up again. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
sorry about that.
just had to ask.
The hell happened to Vivian? She can't walk now.
Biff was just given advantage if we want to go ahead and try again.
Oh.
It's a bit late.
Try again?
I guess.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, hold on.
It was even worse.
Yeah.
It was even worse. Back up and then slip again. Wow. That's so sad. So sad.
So sad.
Biff's got a headache now.
He sure does. Alright, Venus, you're up next.
I am going to use my advantage and shoot a firebolt at the berserker guy.
Roll that attack.
Oh my god, I hit!
Get his ass.
Yeah. I think I got rid of the character. Okay. It's 10
It's a
points of fire
24.
damage. Yeah, 24
I
definitely
did
hits.
max. I did max damage, so it's 10 fire damage.
Uh-oh. Our music is bugging out a little bit.
I was gonna say, don't tell me Venus killed somebody.
No. Yeah, so... Sorry, firebolt to the... Yeah. The firebolt just kind of... It hits, and it deals damage, yeah. Cool. Is that your turn? You got anything else?
How bad is Murzol looking?
Not too bad after that health potion.
Okay, nope, that's gonna be my turn. I don't have any bonus actions.
Next up is this berserker. The half-orc just killed their boss.
Now, how committed are you to this job, buddy?
Moo.
The berserker.
Erase fair point. There's a moo.
Did you didn't reckless attack last turn, did you?
No.
All right. The berserker will reckless attack you. Get that advantage.
I had. Oh, but disadvantage has been redeemed in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, berserker.
So that makes it a regular attack?
I guess, yeah. It makes it. It turns it into that 10.
Yep.
So, 10 to hit, misses. And yeah, this guy doesn't have any bonus actions, so that's that's his turn. All right, Biff, what do you want Maple to do?
Maple almost got creamed by a half white dragon. So I guess Maple will fly down to Murzol and kind of peck him in the head a little bit to give him the help action, and then go flying off to a different area, like down here. Hoo hoo!
Hoot hoot.
And with that, Murzol, you're up next.
He'll pull his sword from the guts of the half dragon and just kind of circle around to get between the berserker and Venus. Like, you know what your problem is here, man. I can see your hands trembling. You're scared as shit, and that ain't gonna help you now. And yeah, he'll swing at advantage because the guy went reckless.
Yep, and +1 because of flanking.
So 18.
18 it hits.
So he'll take 15 damage, and then he can make a dex save from the Storm Aura.
Shouldn't be at advantage, but 17.
He'll take 1 point of lightning damage, please.
1 point of lightning damage. Right.
That's it.
That's it. Griffin, you're up next.
So Griffin, seeing that this guy is a little less effective, is just going to take a swing at advantage with his sword. Man, does a 14 hit?
15 technically.
Yeah, 15 with flanking.
15 hits.
Eight slashing, and that's all I got.
Yeah. This dude's just being attacked from every angle. Not having a good time. Alright, Biffian. It's your turn next.
I guess I'll just take the cow attack. It's a gore attack, but let's say that for the sake of dramatic flair that is actually just Biffian like flailing about and actually does like a side kick. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a cow, but that shit hurts. And I'll take the advantage since they attacked recklessly.
Yeah.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Heck yeah, it does. 9 points of, well, since I said it's a kick, bludgeoning damage, I suppose.
Yeah. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Moo.
That's a respectable hit.
Is that your turn?
That's it for Biffian.
All right, Venus, you're up next.
I want to do that, but I'm not going to waste a spell slot on that. That would be funny.
Worried.
Nobody really needs healing. How bad is the berserker looking?
They're holding on, but they're looking quite beaten and bloody.
I'm gonna use vicious mockery. So I need a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. That's an 8.
So he's gonna take 5 psychic damage. And has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Vicious mockery a D6?
It's a D6.
That was a D4. Maybe I'm misremembering.
And I'm gonna it's I don't know. It says a D6. I'm using D&D Beyond.
Are you using the 2024 rule set?
I don't know.
Because yeah, it should be a D4.
There is only one version on the spell list.
Well,
There's no legacy version. There's no legacy version. Like with other spells, there are legacy versions.
Well, you know what?
But that Vicious Mockery doesn't have a legacy version.
I know they buffed it in the new version. I'm not running that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
it's
is
not a ton. We're dealing with silly damage right now, right? Like,
yeah, I'm trying to decide if it matters to me that much, but I feel like it should.
I'm just saying if roll 20 actually has it as a D4, so I will just okay, it's 2.
I think
you better, and she just goes, you better watch it, my friends will get you.
I think
And
beyond
Berserker
just,
has disadvantage.
I think beyond just kind of forces it to be
Usually there's a legacy version. Like True Strike I took and I was able to use the legacy version.
And I
So,
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And he takes 2 psychic and has disadvantage on his next attack.
I will put that as this bleeding eyeball. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Berserker's up next. They have disadvantage, but they're just reckless attack to negate that. Who hit them the hardest? Probably Murzol. If I were to, yeah, Murzol definitely.
it's always Murzol.
Yeah. I was hoping
Are
it
you
was the
sure that
ox.
time it wasn't the cow?
That
22
hit
to
pretty
hit.
hard. Yeah, it hits.
That is 12 points of slashing reduced to 6 because you're still raging.
Oh, look at that. Somebody figured out how to use their fucking axe.
And yeah, Biff, what do you want Maple to do?
Trying to decide who needs the help action more here. Murzol, you seem to be doing okay. Actually, you both hit last time.
And we all still have advantage because he recklessed again.
Yeah, that's true. So I don't know if Maple needs to do anything. Yeah, I guess Maple will just fly over here and keep watch in case something comes from behind.
Sure.
That sounds like a good idea.
You guys got it. I mean, hoot hoot.
Do you want to roll a perception check for Maple?
Sure, I can roll a perception check for Maple.
12.
That would be a 12.
All right. I don't have that. Okay. Yep. Maple is keeping. Oh, I think they have advantage, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'll roll again. Oh, that's a lot better. 22.
22? Okay. As Maple is looking down this hallway, they do see something. They see 4 little dragonlings just kind of huddled at the end of this corridor. I think maybe Maple has to decide for this.
Maple will very subtly go hoo hoo and point in that direction with her claw. And like hold up 4 feathers.
I also like to think at first she like just saw him out of the corner of her eye, then like slowly turned her head around 180 to see all of them sitting there.
Yes.
Yeah. They're sitting there, just kind of like on the top of like a little ledge, and this kind of holding what looks to be like little jars of like this weird viscous liquid. They seem to be lying in wait right now.
All that information is transmitted to Vivian as well via the weird connection, and Vivian will look around and eye the 3 of them and say very succinctly, "Moo." And my intent is definitely conveyed.
Yeah.
Dragonlings around the corner? What?
What's that, Vivian? Timmy fell down a well?
Timmy fell down a well? Yeah.
Alright, Murzol, you're up next.
Alright, man. I think our bird's telling us to go steal 4th base, so we gotta kind of hurry this up. Oh, the teasing with the almost crits. So 1 more deck save as well.
So objects do fail deck saves automatically, because that 17 is enough to take him out.
Hell yeah, he just takes one to the chest just to make sure.
Yeah.
Like, well, he's dead.
He just crashed a greatsword upon him, and as he's fallen, just a zap that just sends one final shock through his system.
Didn't want to like suffer and bleed out. That shit takes forever. To like grab his coat and like just with his body still in it, just use that to wipe off the sword.
Griffin is wiping his sword off on the ox costume, the bottom half of it.
That's just disrespectful. He's a struggling actor. He probably paid for that costume on his own. He's not getting this deposit back now. It's got blood on it.
Vivian eyes you annoyed. Moo, moo, moo.
Hey, you better start moving, Griffin. I know Moo's code.
Oh, God.
Hydration check.
Oh, hydration check. Goodness. No. open up my soda because I
Here
don't
we
have
go.
any more water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a drink from my nice, healthy 2 liter of Coca-Cola that
Yeah.
I've been nursing over the course of this week.
Hint water. At least it's water.
I'm drinking sparkling ice. It's kiwi strawberry flavored
Ooh,
water.
Nice.
fancy.
I just got a can of soda that's been sitting over here for a while.
Well, as much as the little break might do us well, we should probably check out whatever Maple's pointing at.
As a reminder, 'cause I don't know if you guys remember from last week. In this room, under that the carving of the 5-headed dragon, there is a what is it? What does this chest look like? There's a chest that. Where's the description of it? Oh no! Give me a second to quickly read through everything. What's in this room? Isn't it? Ah, there it is. Yeah, so it's this kind of smallish wooden chest with these silver and mother of pearls inlays that just sit right underneath this grand carving of that 5-headed dragon.
Oh, I guess I'll search. Does the half dragon guy have any keys to said chest?
Roll an investigation check.
Maple will come assist Murzol.
And
So
I will
good.
give you guidance.
Do I get advantage if I just pick him up by the ankles and shake him?
I can say that I will say that can be your investigation.
I just flap him out like sheets.
Uh,
Holy shit!
Plus the D4.
That's pretty good for Murzol. Yes, yeah.
17, just one go. What?
So yeah,
Shit, I think I broke his ankles.
you
He doesn't need him anymore.
you pick up this half dragon. I would say have to be by the knees so you can actually get him, get the head off the ground, and just start shaking him like a middle school cartoon bully. Yeah, and items do fall out of wherever this dragon was keeping him. You do not see a key per se, but a gold pouch does fall onto the floor. And I'll say a healing potion would as well. Because why not?
How much gold?
Yeah, let me roll for it real quick.
And then,
Well, not much. 3 gold and 5 silver.
well, this gold doesn't pay for
wait.
shit.
Oh wait, no, wait. Sorry. 11 gold and 3 silver. I read my rolls wrong.
Alright, I'll 11 gold, 3 silver. I'll sort that out later. This is
Go, sorry.
sorry. Last thing, he had a longsword, right? Is that special at all, or does it feel special?
You can roll an Arcana check. It looks to be kind of basic, although it's neatly kept. It's in good condition. You can try to roll Arcana to see if it's
That's still better than he should be rolling.
Yeah, for sure. A 12, you look it over, you don't necessarily see any sort of runes or, like, engravings on it. It seems to be a fairly standard issue longsword.
Well, sorry, apparently this guy sucks compared to the last one. But
So,
Griff, thought I get you a best special
yeah,
one.
I was gonna say. While he's shaking the half dragon, Griffin's just over there, not waiting to see if the keys are on the half dragon, and just picking the lock.
All right. It is locked, so roll that lockpicking check. All right.
16.
All right, so you start picking the lock, and eventually lock comes undone. You are able to open it if you wish.
I would like to move 6 feet back and use my longsword to pop the chest open.
Right. It opens with a. As it opens, you hear from the behind the chest a quick harsh snap, followed by this hissing sound of a dozen angry snakes. And within moments, you see all from the dragon's mouth carved into these walls. A thick mist starts funneling out of it, and fills the chamber quite quickly. I need everyone to make a dexterity save.
God damn it!
Moo.
As this acidic mist just starts permeating through the room.
I rolled a nat 18. I suppose I need to do that for Maple, too.
Oh yeah, you would.
Ooh, 18.
An 8 for Maple.
Oh, sorry, 21, because it's +3.
Alright. So, everyone except Maple succeeds. Let me roll damage real quick. Those who succeed take half damage. So, half of 3.
1.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, yeah.
Sorry.
Most of you take 1 point of acid damage. Maple takes 3 points.
You just hear a whoo splat.
I also need to make a con save as well.
Who makes a con save?
Everyone.
Oh, lovely.
That's weird. This is a weird one.
Nuts. 14.
16.
Right. Everyone is able to succeed
18.
that one.
Except Maple.
Yeah. As you just are getting sprayed with the acidic mist, you guys, at the very least, are able to cover your faces before you start breathing it in.
With my hooves.
Yeah, the ox is an ox things. I don't know.
I just slap Griffin in the back of the head. Fucking start for traps, god damn it. God damn it.
Look, now we know. Look, now we know there's something in there. They trapped it and locked it. So Griffin's gonna go see what he has gained from all of this.
Yeah. All right, the mist eventually dissipates, and yeah. Looking into chest, you find a few items, a fair amount. You find a string of pearls, a really nice looking golden sapphire ring, a small pouch that if you look into it, you can see just about half a dozen kind of masterfully cut and polished precious stones. Yeah, okay, that's it.
And so it's the pearls, the precious stones, and what else?
String of pearls, gold sapphire ring, and half dozen cut and polished precious stones.
Okay, adding that to the party inventory.
I have an important question.
What's up?
How many hit points does the Biffalo have right now?
I believe Xtina said
Two.
they had 2.
They had 2,
Right.
so...
So, just
They
want to
have
point out,
one.
they just took 1.
Yeah.
We are somehow still hanging on to this wild shape.
Yes, we are.
And Vivian just stares at Griffin and like just glowers in cow. Moo.
If we think any of that is magical, I do have the wand of identify.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that stick.
Griffin is like halfway to putting the ring on his finger before he's like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. We should definitely identify first.
The ring starts whispering to you as you put it on.
No.
His eyes go wide. That's the only effect. It just whispers nonsense to you and no other effect.
I would love a magic item like that. That'd be so funny.
I will use a charge of the wand to check the ring.
All right. The ring is not magical, but the wand I identify would tell you, or at least let you know that it'd probably be worth somewhere around 900 gold apiece.
God damn, we're rich now, boss.
Quite an expensive ring there.
Yeah.
Vivian is going to remind everybody that there's a horde of kobolds down that way, lying in wait.
Dragonlings.
Dragonlings.
Dragonlings, yeah, dragonlings.
This is your world,
lying
dude.
in wait down there. Yes, I know. I'm literally looking at the word. It's not my fault. Anyway, yeah, the dragonlings. There are 4 dragonlings hiding over there. Wait. Vivian will tell you in a very convincing and resolute moo.
You can see the nameplates of the enemies, can't you? I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't be bothered us changing all of them to dragonlings. There's so many.
No, that is totally fair. I get that.
And I've been able to keep it quiet until now.
I'm getting pretty goddamn annoyed with all these dragonlings, but I mean, fuck it. Might as well kill them all.
They hear that and just kind of start shaking,
so,
just like
Griffin is gonna actually take point.
What?
Griffin is gonna take the dodge action.
The stones are attracted to your head. You should take
corner to try to. That's what I'm saying. You know. But yeah, I'm gonna take the dodge action and try to like spring all of their attacks at me, with the idea that everybody else is coming in behind me.
It'd be funny, like, as they go to step forward, Murzol just stops them, like, no, let him have this one.
Are the dragonlings are like literally just right down the hallway?
Yeah, like right at the end of this hallway that you guys are coming upon.
Seeing Griffin like want to take point, I put a hand on his shoulder and then a hand on Murzol's shoulder, and I'm going to cast heroism on both of them.
Pop that up into chat for us.
Nope. Hold on.
Cool.
Basically, you can't be frightened and you gain 4 temp HP at the start of each of your turns.
Nice.
Griffin, do you want to do something stupid?
Always.
Is
I know what you.
speaking?
Go ahead, lay it on me.
Vivian is going to come up behind Griffin and like put the cow head down and go right between the legs and pull you up on their back.
Yeah. Griffin is willing.
Griffin is willing.
Yahoo.
Oh, I cannot wait to see how this shit show ends.
We know where they are. Let's just charge toward them and throw Griffin, like basically launch the two of us at them.
Just gonna just launching.
All right,
Griffin.
I am.
That's.
Yeah, Griffin torpedo activated. Just
Murzol just
Yeah.
walks back to Venus. Get your medkits ready.
I already used it on him.
I don't know. Can Murzol get
That's
on this too?
unfortunate.
'Cause technically, I'm reading this. An ox is a beast of burden. So I'm going to pop this in chat.
Yeah.
The oxen is considered a huge animal for the purpose of determining its carrying capacity. So could I have Murzol and Griffin on my back? I've got 1 HP left. Why the hell not?
I feel like I'm gonna say yes. So.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Oh.
No, I want to watch this one happen.
Okay, well, whatever. Moo, stomp, stomp.
so Griffin lets out his battle cry of yeehaw, and yep.
Yeah, how far can we get in and charge at them before we gotta roll initiative here?
So the dragonlings are currently lying in wait and kind of just hoping that you guys aren't seeing them, so they're pretty much just gonna wait until you're right up on them. So yeah, you're able to get like right up to there before the dragonlings like, oh, they're coming straight for us.
Yeah, we're just charging the whole way. And I don't know if you'll let me like leap towards them to let Griffin off, or how are we launch Griffin? Either way, I'm good with this. I just love this idea of
I'd say-
charging ox in a cave.
I'd say Vivian, you should probably make a strength. Griffin, you should make a dexterity check.
Don't
It can be
fire
a-
till we see the whites of their eyes, boys. Oh, fuck!
It can be acrobatics.
How do you feel
and,
about
athletics.
acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics is fine.
I have an 18 strength, and I rolled a 10.
All right. Luckily, the ledge isn't too high up.
I
It's
do a
about
little-
yeah, it's about a 5-foot ledge, so I'll say it's a bit clumsy, but Griffin is able to hop up onto this ledge, which the dragonlings will go and roll initiative. These aren't rolling.
Does Griffin at least get a surprise round because they weren't expecting the Spanish Inqua Griffin?
I think I'm gonna have to say no because you weren't really being stealthy about it.
But
We
the
were not.
the awe of just seeing
Yeah.
a charging ox
No,
coming right at you.
I didn't say a stealth round. I said a surprise round, and I'd be pretty surprised to see Griffin charging in on an ox.
you make
Like,
an
just-
interesting case.
Standing on the back, holding one of the horns, just kind of riding, then leaps.
Scruffy is so
Why
happy
not? Why
to be
not?
here.
Screw it.
I don't get to play very often, and I love playing druid, so I'm going to do the dumbest things possible. I'm sorry if I kill you, Christina.
It'll just be the ox we lose. That's fine.
All right, so Griffin, what do you want to do with your surprise round? As I switch,
With my prize round,
yeah, I'll allow a surprise round.
I am. So, We are up on a ledge, right?
Yeah, it's like a 5-foot ledge, so I will say there is I forgot to mention, there's like a makeshift ladder kind of in the middle. It's a bit ramshackled.
There's a what now? Say that again.
A makeshift ladder.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then I don't need to do that. I am going to charge right into them and just take a swing.
Yeah. Roll.
So I start yelling curses in Draconic.
The Draconic that you don't actually speak.
He only knows the swear words.
I know Draconic swear words because I heard them.
That's fair. That's actually how I learned German.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, I know nothing of so many languages, but I know how to say "fuck you" in so many, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So 6 slashing to one of them.
Yeah, I mean, these things are weak in health points. So
I will step forward and just like stand foot on this dragonling's head as I pull my sword out. And Griffin's just like grinning because this is as flashy as anything he's done today. That's his turn. That's the surprise round.
All right, and we'll begin initiative. Venus, you're up first.
I am going to move just over here on the other side of Viviax. And now let's go this one right here. I'm going to shoot a firebolt at him.
Firebolt?
24?
Yeah.
For 8 damage. And then I'm gonna yell at Griffin, this was really risky and really stupid, but I believe in you, and I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration for my bonus action, and that will be my turn.
Alright, one Dragonlings is up next. They're going to attempt to shiv Griffin. 23 to hit. That is 5 points of piercing to Griffin.
Oh no! My temp HP.
It's better than these things have done in a while. Alright. Next up, secret turn. That you guys didn't realize about. Fun. Far away. Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh no. Murzol.
Mm-hmm.
So, from beyond this little, to your right, there's like this ledge that you can see a couple eggs resting in. Around is a couple of or quite a few of these pillars and stalagmites. One of these stalagmites ends up seemingly growing tendrils, and one of them lashes out at you as a roper makes itself known.
Oh, God.
Oh my.
That's gonna fuck us up.
I hate ropers so much.
That's
Yeah.
the thing that killed Turgot.
It sure was. Yeah, so... Oh my god, this thing has so many attacks. Jesus Christ.
Like, are you sure we're
Yeah,
supposed to be
ropers are
fighting
rough,
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's in here.
Well, it's in here, but it doesn't mean we have to fight it.
Let me read this.
I will point out that the ox
Oh.
is the biggest thing in the room right now.
Wait, hold on, Steven might be right about this.
Like, I don't know, that's just an insane thing to throw at level 3, because it has, what, like 4 attacks?
Yeah. No, you might be right. It is currently full and curious about strangers. Alright. Alright.
Murzol, down to clown. Me, scared little baby.
No, that is my mistake. I forgot. I did forget to read about that roper. All right. Sure. Okay. Okay. Yep. Griffin, you're up next.
Griffin, you get 4 temp HP.
I should have read that paragraph.
Okay, so what happened with the roper?
Nothing.
Anything?
So it's not
Okay, so
Yeah, it's
basically,
not as.
right, we don't realize this thing.
Yeah. No, I made a mistake. So.
As far as I'm concerned, Dragonlings.
Dragonlings. Yep.
Okay.
This is loud. Need it.
Does a 13 hit?
13 hits. Yeah. Yeah. Which one were you hitting?
Only 5 slashing damage that time. I don't care. Let's say top one.
5 is enough to take him out. Yeah.
So that's my turn. I just lean menacingly over the last one.
He's learning.
Alright. Murzol, you're up next.
How you doing up there, Griff?
You get 4 temporary hit points.
Just replaces the 4
Still
that
up.
we had.
I think he's still alive up there. Let's see here. I'm just gonna kind of try and Kobe up a hand axe and see if I hit a Dragonling. Sure hope I don't hit Griffin. Ow. Oh, that's just perfect.
Wow.
Alright, so, without you rolling damage,
Just no up. What? Did I get him?
Just like it's a
I'm actually pretty sure Murzol could. Griffin is leaning over this Dragonling and like gets a close shave on the side of his head. Little piece of his hat missing.
You gotta tell me if I hit him, Griffin.
No.
You gotta tell me if I...
I'll throw another hand axe if I didn't. Alright, there's nothing else in here, so we should go. Totally normal cave. No
Vivian.
moving rocks.
Vivian's gonna point to the dragon eggs.
Yeah, you can see that this little whatever you call it, little indent into this cave does have a number of dragon eggs kind of tucked behind in the back of it. You also can see 2 of these. Oh, what did I do to it? 2 of those blue, kind of dog-sized or mastiff-sized. These ones are lizards that just seem to be staring at you. They're not, moving towards you, but you can see that they're kind of they're growling at you in this kind of deep, guttural, wet growl.
Griffin is going to look down at the Dragonling corpses. He's going to take the kind of toasty one and toss it to him.
See if they eat him.
You tossed the Dragonling at you, at them, not at you. It kind of let me thuds over here. They seem uninterested.
Good news is they're well fed.
I think this is where you would see the tendril just kind of swiping along the ground, grab the dragonling, and pull it towards this kind of weird-looking stalactite that you got a bad feeling from earlier.
What the fuck?
Moo, moo, moo.
It kind of tucks it, into a
That's
crevice next to it.
That's the most metagamey thing I'm going to do this entire game. I just need you to know that.
Guys, that rock's moving.
And as soon as it stops moving, it can barely tell like it's there anymore. You can still see the stalactite, but it's like indistinguishable.
What was that?
Moo, 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 moo.
Wait, hey, rock thing, you like hungry? Because we got a deal. If you want food, we can help you with that.
Hearing this, it for a moment you think you're just talking to a rock until it kind of speaks back in common with a strange voice, as like, not quite hungry, but well, food might last me to winter. You got some for me?
I got information on a big trove of unguarded food. If you kill those two dog things.
Is that so?
Yeah.
There are also 3 more dragonlings up here.
Yeah.
And more further back in the
Griffin's going
cave.
to chuck one other one down.
Yeah. Literally piles of fresh food. Like on your way down to where this other food is. So you'll have plenty of stuff to store for winter.
Make a persuasion check.
Also, how do you feel about mushrooms? There's some mushrooms. Say it.
Can me mentioning the
I'll
other
give you
dragonlings
advantage.
be guidance? Oh, okay.
Oh, well, use guidance. I'll use the coin for advantage.
Sure.
Because why not? Alright, persuasion. Add advantage. Plus a d4. 18?
18? Kind of thinks to itself for a moment. It's like, where you say this food is?
Literally, like, I don't know how fast you are. Never talked to a rock before. But it's in the same cave system. Okay, like, for us, it was maybe 3 minutes from here. For you, maybe like 10. But literally, same cave system.
Alright. I just need to kill those drakes over there.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess.
And let us take those eggs.
I don't care about the eggs. Yeah, I guess I guess it'll be initiative. You guys can join in if you want.
I was gonna say, you can just, yeah. We'll help the guy out.
Yeah. Unless
For a
you
little
want me
bit
to
of good faith.
just By the way, I rolled a natural 20 for both initiatives that I rolled on this guy.
Wow.
Terrifying.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Let the roper have a surprise attack on the drakes. Just because drakes kind of probably don't even know it's there, honestly. So advantage, 2 tendrils at each. 22, 10, 23, 23. 3 of those will hit. Just gonna do this quite fast. Oh, that does not roll damage. Oh, because it doesn't deal damage. I'm silly. Oh, it would have been. Oh, you guys would have been fine fighting this thing. Come on. All right. 3 sync saves, 1 on the top, 2 at the bottom. All right, that grappled. I will pull this one 25 feet closer to it. No, that one saved. Pull the other one. And bite. 21 points of piercing. Alright.
See, that's where the danger is.
Yeah, we'd be totally
Yeah,
fine.
I'm looking at that 21.
You guys are fine.
Yeah.
Alright, turn order.
Ask Turgot about that.
Turgot wasn't even trying to fight that thing.
It's true. He got
He just wanted to be done. Alright, Venus, you're up first.
I'm gonna firebolt the one that's not grappled.
Alright.
For 18.
18 hits.
For a whole 2 fire damage.
Damage is damage. Alright. Yeah. Next is the Roper's turn. They are going... They're holding on to this drake with 2. They're just gonna bite down on it. Oh, did they get a... They're restrained, so they get advantage on their attacks. Okay, I get it now. I understand now. Bite. That's a natural 2. They're gonna tendril the other one. It's gonna make a... Monsters fighting monsters is weird. Gonna be honest. And they're... And they pulled him. Alright. That's its turn. Alright. Biffian. I keep forgetting your name, Biff. What do you want to do?
That's okay. I don't remember it either. I don't know. Part of me just wants to stay an ox and hang out here and graze. I don't know if there's really anything Vivian needs to do right now.
Yeah, I'm not hopping in there with fucking Tendrils Magoo down there.
Just gonna have me wail on my own monsters with my own monster.
I'll throw javelins at it. I plan on helping. I'm just not getting in the middle of it.
Vivian technically can't help unless, or Biffian anyway, can't help unless they revert back to druid form.
You could charge in.
I could.
You would just have, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's
you know what? Could I make that jump?
I can actually.
What's the move
Let's
speed
say,
of the
doesn't it?
ox?
Oh, I will remind, or I will say, this is a 15-foot ledge. Just so you know. There is a set of wooden steps right here that go down. Oh, there's a gate on the stairs. There's a gate on the stairs at the bottom.
You know what? Biffian will just kind of step back and then charge down the stairs to break through the gate. How about that?
All right. Roll a strength check.
Let's see if I can roll above a 10. Nope, an 8.
Ooh. Yeah, you, Biffian, you kind of hit your head quite hard and are just kind of a little dizzy. Little couple birds appear swirling above your head.
That's well, I guess that's Vivian's turn then, or Biffian's turn.
I feel like at top of order we're gonna go to break, just so you know. Alright, Griffin, you're up next.
So, Griffin is content to let the beasties fight it out amongst themselves. He's gonna make his way over to the gate to try and help the Biffalo open it. Is there any kind of locking mechanism on the gate?
Yeah, there's a sort of a medieval padlock on it. As you're looking around, you see a wooden post with the key at the top of the stairs. Yep, that's funny.
Okay.
But yeah. So far there is a
Griffin's gonna try to
way
force.
Just say no.
Griffin is going to try to. Man, I don't know. There's an ox in the way.
Are you going between the legs? You're just going full on under there?
No. Griffin's
It
just
wouldn't be the
gonna
first time.
take a step back. Yep, it would not.
Biffin
Not
did
my
it last
proudest.
week.
Anyway, Griffin is going to just stand back and take the dodge action, and that's going to be my turn. Is just watching things play out.
Alright.
Valid.
It is a Drake's turn. They have disadvantage on their attacks, if I am remembering restrained right, and I think I am. Probably am. Oh. Wow, that's a high ace. A 19 does not hit. Okay, I'm understanding this thing a lot more now. Yeah.
It's really the inevitability of it when you get brought close to it.
Yeah, no, I think I'm like taking in the character sheet as a whole now, you know? And now I understand why you guys aren't fighting this thing. At first I was like, okay, it's a monster, but no, this thing is rough.
That's rough, buddy. I'm just gonna huck a javelin at the closest dragon thingy.
Alright.
Sha.
I mean, Matt's still game. I would absolutely love to fight this thing.
You go for it, Biffalo. 7 damage and that's it.
Yeah. To the closest one. Next is another Drake. They're going to also try to attack it through their grapple, but neither does hit. Alright. And yeah, top of turn order, I think we're just gonna go to break. So we'll be back in like I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Bye. Oh, I forgot to put the map on again.
Bye.
Hello, we're back with shenanigans and a fight and me actually showing you guys the map, so doing good. We left off in battle, top of initiative. So Venus, what are you doing?
I am going to properly, viciously mock the blue guy right here.
All right.
So it's a DC 14 wisdom save.
That's a 3.
It takes 4 psychic damage and gets disadvantage on its next attack.
Which one did you say? The top or bottom?
The one closest to us, the top one.
And yeah, it's viciously mocked, but it's also restrained. So. But yeah. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Next up will be Mr. Roper. They don't really need to do tendril attacks anymore. So they're just gonna start biting. I'll
Me
go with
so hungry.
gonna go with bottom one. Advantage on that attack. That's a 21 to hit. That hits. 15 piercing. And yeah. That's the Roper. Vivian. That's the word. Okay. You're up next.
Did Griffin manage to open that door, or no?
You're kind of in the way.
I'm kind of in the way. Okay.
You're an ox on a 5 foot wide set of stairs. You're kind of filling up them.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna back up until I end up bumping into Griffin and just kind of moo, swish the tail, and then charge again.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
I gotta roll good at least once tonight, right?
You would think.
13.
I think 13. This gate is sturdy, apparently. It bends and it's beaten, but it does not open up.
Defeated, Vivian will step backwards and get out of Griffin's way.
Moo.
Moo. Moo.
Griffin, it's your turn.
There's
This is my sad. This is Biffalo's sad moo.
Moo.
Moo. Yeah. Griffin. He's gonna go walk down the steps, key in hand, and try to kick the gate open.
You bastard! You rotten bastard! I hope you nat one. No, I don't. Open the damn door.
That is, it's an 18 athletics check.
You'll walk down, just with a confident strut, and just kick the door open. The lock just kind of ping and flies
Just
off.
spinning the key ring on his finger as he kicks the gate open. What is in this cavernous area that we've opened up in the most roundabout way possible?
Yeah. Looking in it, it seems to be just a clutch of dragon eggs. You see 2 so far. One off to over here. Over here, tucked away in the back end of that corner, and then one kind of right next to the Roper.
So,
Sir.
all right.
Anything
So
else
I've
of note?
moved
I don't
5,
think so.
10, 15
Oh.
feet.
Yeah, you can see kind of scattered around the floor is a bunch of a lot of blood stains, some fresh, some dried, and then there's just columns and stalagmites mixed in. Yeah, mixed in around especially the edges and.
But I only see 2 dragon eggs.
Yeah. I don't even know if you'd see the one in the back, actually.
No, because Griffin does not have dark
Yeah.
vision. He is a
Okay.
human person.
So you know all of what I said you see?
I'll see it.
Yeah. Wait, no.
Hey,
Venus has light
my
on,
shoes
doesn't
are
she?
sticking.
Yes.
Yeah. Venus has the light on, so you do see you see one of the dragon eggs.
Yeah, I see the one by the roper.
Yeah.
All right. So we're just gonna let the dice decide right now.
All right.
Griffin is gonna walk back up the steps. Say, nope, not today. This seems like a poor decision. That's my turn.
Yeah. All right. It
Vivian
is.
just flicks Griffin with its tail.
It is Drake's turn. They have double disadvantage against with their attacks. That's an 18. Escaping that natural 20. It's a 10. Unable to do anything about anything. Murzol, you're up next.
Give him another javelin.
Towards the Drake, yeah.
16. For another even 7 damage.
Nice. It's got 2 javelins lodged in it. Right. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, guard Drake. Disadvantage on its attacks. 10, miss. 18, miss. Dodging another natural 20.
Wow, 18's a miss? Whew.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah. Venus, you're up next.
Oh, that's me. No, that's not me.
No,
I'm Vivian. Never mind.
that's Dyto.
So close.
So close.
It's
Turn off your mute, Dyto.
Sorry, I had a baby make a mess.
A baby mess.
I will firebolt the same one I just viciously mocked.
Alright. Roll your attack. Ooh.
12 to hit.
At advantage, because it's restrained. Do range attacks get advantage on restrained?
I don't. No, I don't know.
Hold on.
I think they do, they just aren't automatic crits. Something like that.
Oh, right, yeah, oh, no, that's not restrained. Yeah, attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay, I will
So-
roll again.
Yeah. No, it's
That's better. 22.
Paralyzed, that's automatic crits. 22 hits.
We'll just go with the first one. 6 damage.
Oh, I was going with the 8.
Oh, that's your call.
Doesn't matter either way, honestly. Yeah. Is that your turn?
And that's my turn.
Roper is up next. They're gonna just keep crunching, honestly. Against the bottom one. Oof. Yeah, 13 to hit is a miss. It's unable to kind of pierce the thick scales that are on these drakes. Right. Vivian, you're up next.
Well, that's me. We got no ranged attacks. I'm an ox. I guess I'm just gonna go walking down here. Test some fate. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I am right here. I guess I don't have dark vision either, do I?
No.
No, I don't.
But with the light from Venus, you can, see what you see on the map. You should be able to see something anyway.
let's see. From the light of Venus, yeah, I can kind of sort of see the dragon eggs.
You can see one dragon egg. You can see the drakes and roper, and the dead dragon links that have been thrown down here.
Yeah, I can't really do a whole lot. So I'm just gonna kind of back up a little bit and chill right here.
Alright. Griffin, you're up next. Oh, I think Maple's not in this.
Well, Maple died.
She died to the trap.
Right.
You monster.
Yeah, Maple poofed.
Boy, I
Thanks
wonder
for
why
reminding
Maple's
me
not
of
in
that
here.
pain.
Yes, thank you for reminding us all of that trauma. But I see that I've got advantage from anesthetic. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
I'll try to use that.
I forgot that I didn't tell you guys about that. Right. Griffin, what are you doing?
God, the temptation, man.
The Roper's right there, man. So easy to attack him.
Oh no, I'm not.
Not that temptation.
Yeah, easy. No, the Roper.
Don't you put that
That's
evil
not
on me.
what's there's dragon eggs, right?
Yeah, there's you can see 01 so far.
Actually, so in character, Vivian has gone down there, and Griffin would not want him/her to be down there alone. So Griffin is gonna go make his way to about here.
She's not alone. She's got the Roper.
Yeah, she's got the
Right.
Roper.
Since it's so dark and Venus is up on the ledge, can I go ahead? I'm going to sheath my sword and try to light a torch instead.
Yeah. Do you have a
That way I can get some. I'm not sure. I will tell you in a moment. I do.
All right.
I have a tinderbox and 10 torches.
All right. Cool.
So that'll be my action. Is
Yeah.
that?
How much light does a torch give? I think it's just 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim.
20 feet, yeah.
I have no idea, my guy.
Yeah, it's that's one of those rules where it's just like, how should I know? Like, honestly,
I'm pretty sure it's 2020.
Actually, 2025.
Yeah, how often does that ever come
It's
up?
2020.
yeah, because like 90% of races in this game have dark vision, so. And if you don't,
Right.
you're just like
Dark vision or the light spell.
yeah. But yeah, you have light on you now. Doesn't really look like it changed much.
Okay. I mean, I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
So
make a perception check for
That's
me.
my turn.
By the way.
Okay. That's not Griffin's strong suit.
Yeah.
But sure. Give me a second.
Just because you're, down here looking around.
The ox is passive is 17. I will throw out.
Okay.
Oh, that's because it uses Vivian's. I was like, how the fuck does an ox have a 17?
Yeah, Vivian's.
Dude, oxes are
Soft-
perceptive. You don't understand.
You gotta love druid soft skills.
You as you're down here looking around, you see in the back, tucked kind of in between like a lot of similar colored stones, is another dragon egg. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's all I got. That's my turn.
Yep.
I am in it now, so hopefully everything's fine.
It's Drake's turn. They're gonna bite. Oh my goodness, they hit. And do 7 piercing damage. Is there no, okay. Just had to make sure. 18 misses. Had to make sure they weren't resistant or anything. Murzol, you're up next.
Alright, Hawking Javelins is taking too long. Can I, use half my movement to slide down the ledge carefully? Just kind of scooch down there.
Give me a dexterity check. It can be acrobatics as well if you want it to be. Yeah. You're able to use not half movement, just just your regular movement to get down.
Alright, okay, speed this along here for you, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
So I can take 15 damage.
Yeah. The roper's like, thank you. I was wondering when you would stop throwing stuff this way.
I hit both times I threw something, so don't get sassy with me.
Moo.
What she said.
You watch your tongue, ox.
And the tongue just flops out, Gene Simmons style.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Drake is attacking, but it doesn't matter at all. Alright, top of initiative. Venus, you're up next.
I will move 15, 20, 25, 30 here right behind Buffalo. And what do I want to do? Let's firebolt the top blue guy again.
At advantage. Oh, doesn't don't need it unless you get a crit.
Nope, it was worse. For 9 fire damage.
9 fire is enough to take it out. And is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. It is the Roper's turn. They are going to just first they're gonna just slide this deceased guard Drake onto into the corner with the other dragonling, and they're gonna bite at the one that's still up.
I see you too like to stack the
oh,
bodies of the things you kill.
I have rolled the wrong bite attack.
Same roll.
Wow.
It's not a crit.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just bite the head off of this Drake. And just slump it on top of, back onto the food pile.
Thank you for that, sir. Ma'am.
Next.
Doctor.
A doctor, please. 10 years in medical school, you understand.
That's fine. We didn't go to school.
I
With
have so many
that-
questions.
Very slowly, using their tendrils, they're just gonna carry the bodies and, with like 3 other ones, start climbing along the walls and on the roof, starting to make their way very slowly out of here.
At the last minute, Vivian just charges and attacks. No, I'm kidding.
Oh. I'm just gonna look to the other.
Matt would do that, though.
We didn't even
I was
tell
like,
him
I don't
where
know
to
Matt well enough to know.
Don't tempt me.
go. Yeah, once the roper's out of earshot for whatever counts as ears for a rock, Mercil's just like, did he know we didn't actually tell him where to go?
Moo. Shrugs.
He just kind of took off.
You hear from the other room. Oh, half dragon. Never tried a half dragon before.
Nah, I don't need to make a trophy out of him. He didn't have shit on him.
I'm gonna grab a dragon egg.
Yeah, can Vivian see the dragon eggs now?
Yeah. As with Venus down there, you can see the 3 dragon eggs.
Vivian has the chef feet, I see. So those dragon eggs look really tempting right now.
I'm having terrible flashbacks to our home game. Not another druid with the chef feet, please.
I said, is that a choice we should let the real Vivian have input on? Not to cut off the fun, but like what we do with these dragon eggs is probably important.
I doubt Vivian would actually eat the dragon eggs, but I would like to think
Right.
that Vivian would be tempted to for at least 5 minutes.
Vivian would be.
I do also want to point out-
definitely is.
It's Biff.
Hmm.
It's Biff, not
It's also Biff,
Vivian, right? So what would Biff do?
I
What
mean,
would Biff
Biff
do?
as Vivian would definitely want to eat a dragon egg. However, I will let that happen more organically next session when Biff's not playing.
It is getting to 10, actually. So,
I do want to throw out there for the party, Griffin is proficient with cooking utensils. So
Yeah,
doesn't
and
have to be
someone
Vivian.
took a whole ass chef feat.
Mhm. And since Matt, who's playing Biff, playing Vivian, is a chef in real life, I can think of some excellent uses for these dragon's eggs. I'm
And
just
that's-
saying.
They're probably what, the size of an ostrich egg at
Oh,
least.
at least
I
bigger.
mean,
That's
bigger.
a big
they
omelet.
are, reading this, they are 3 feet tall.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
the size of a small child. Okay.
Yeah.
Dragon
but-
eggs Benedict. Just gonna leave it right there.
They also each weigh 150 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm not carrying them.
If only we had a beast of burden in the party with 1
No.
hit point remaining.
No.
That can function as a huge animal for the purpose of carrying capacity.
No.
Okay, yes, but how do we secure the eggs to the ox?
Rope.
We're just gonna tape them down?
Rope. Make
Yeah,
a
just team
harness out
effort
of
it.
rope.
I have
Hang
a
it
tent.
over the... Yeah. We can make this happen.
We have enough jury rigging materials to make.
Look, all I'm saying is these things are pretty big. There's probably more dragonlings in here. I think I can kill one with an egg.
Crack it
You
right
know?
open.
Griffin. Yeah,
Pretty sure I can do that.
Griffin is down for that. That sounds fun.
I'm at least gonna try it. And like, Murzol's strong enough. He just palms one of the eggs like a fucking basketball.
Don't want the AI overview. Thank you very much. So I'm looking
Again,
at
let's see what I can do with that.
Dribble it like a basketball.
Yeah, what's your strength score, by the way, Murzol?
20.
20? Oh, okay, so yeah, you can definitely deadlift this thing.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, multiply
Okay,
your
we're not-
strength by 15, and then that's
Yeah.
how much you can carry. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
No,
Murzol
so-
has one under each arm.
You could theoretically carry 2 of them.
Yeah. So here's the thing. We're gonna have to figure out where we want to do that third egg. One of these I'm smashing against Kobold. Dragonling.
Dragonling.
First time I see one.
Well, we could attach it to the ox.
What is,
For as long as it is Nox. And then as soon as she stops being a Nox,
Right.
her spine will fucking break.
Yeah, by the way,
You didn't say
Huge-
put it on her back. You make a harness and she drags it behind her.
Just so you're aware, oxes, because they count as huge creatures, get a ×4 bonus to that ×15.
Yeah, and the strength is
So
18. So
yeah,
you can harness all three of these onto the ox, and so Murzol takes one egg, counterbalance the other two around
you can
on Biffian's back with rope and the tent and all that.
yeah
You're fine. You're fine.
you can carry a total of 1,080 pounds as Viviox.
We are trusting that these eggs are
Outstanding.
hardy and not going to fucking break as they jostle around on an uneven cave floor. That's my concern with this harness and to have the ox drag it. Like, it's got to go upstairs now.
It's fine.
That's just egg going thump, 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 thump.
Yeah.
The whole way up the stairs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The harness breaks,
Counterbalance
bounces
on
back
either
down.
side.
Hey, you may want to just table that for next time as a discussion.
Yeah.
We'll take a short rest. Maybe. We'll see.
And
I need one.
With-
I could use
yeah,
that.
with that, we are at 10, so gonna do our little outro. Short game tonight, but you know, that's alright. Yeah, for our outro, we usually go around, let everyone talk about who they are, where you can find them. So, Dyto, why don't you start us off?
I am Dyto. I was Venus, the healer tonight. I'm trying to remember what week it is. I will be here next Wednesday for Curse of Strahd. And then the alternating Mondays, when Matt has internet, we'll be playing Aether Tech Wars and hopefully find out what that stone that I stole is.
Dun dun dun.
Griffin, you're up next.
Hey everybody, I'm Kitty. I played Griffin tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody that was here. I am also the Dungeon Master at Bard Rock Cafe. Other than that, you can find me on Blue Sky, and I have a Twitter that I don't use anymore. Other than that, I'll be here every Thursday playing Griffin, and I'll be lurking around in other streams. So,
Murzol.
Me, I'm Murzol. Oh god, I'm fucking tired. Yes, I played Murzol. You can find me on all of my socials at DJ Stevensaurus. That counts as Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, wherever you find me, that's what you'll find me under. Yeah, I'll be back here every Thursday with the majority of this crew. Give or take a Biffin, a Biffalo, whoever. And yeah, otherwise you can find me on other streams. I pop up where you least expect it.
Special guest Biffian. Why don't you go ahead?
Hi, everybody. If you didn't already know, I'm Matthew R. Dawson, aka @Scruffy Wanderer, on all of the socials, aka Biff the Understudy, aka Biffian, aka Biffalo, aka yeah, I did a lot of stuff today, but I only had one speaking line, and I am proud of that fact. Moo.
Actually, hold on, too. You did Hoot Hoot as Maple.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You're right. I did have 2 lines. So I just doubled my pay. Good job. Yes. Other than that, you can find me right here on this channel, Random Rhapsody, every Monday and Wednesday when my internet's working, which it's back now, so thank God we'll be able to start streaming our regular schedule again. You can find me this Monday, this upcoming Monday, when we're playing Aether Shanties. That's our Sagas campaign, set in the multiverse of madness. Gotta love that. And then we're back for another Sonnet of Blood, our Curse of Strahd campaign, with a Castlevania twist on Wednesday. Both games are at 7 p.m. Central Time. Come back and check them out, and hang out and have fun.
And I have been your silly GM and host for today's game. I'm Arko or Matthew, whichever. You can find me here Thursdays, running this weird campaign. And nowhere else. Don't search for me. Yeah, but tune in next Monday for Acre Shanties. And yeah, next Wednesday for Curse of Strahd is next Wednesday. You said that? Cool. And yeah, with that, bye-bye.
Good night.